Okay, so we left off with... Well, was this another demo level? I forget. I think this was a level at a kiosk. Like a demo kiosk. At a convention or something. I really like going slow through this level, ironically. There's a lot of background detail. I think this is probably the best level to like, get a sense of the city.
I'll find Shadow and be back in no time.
Like, there's literally an active fucking, like, Godzilla movie happening in the background of this level. With the Death Egg robots. What up, buddy? Do you have a fun little victory animation if you hit me? No, you do not. Yeah. I like the design of the badniks in this game. I think the eggshell white, like, minimalist look is fine to have on the, like, mass-produced rank and file style robots. I still prefer, you know, the animal badniks type things, but, like, Sonic Heroes had the egg prawns, whatever they were called, and I did not like those. I think these do a better job of accomplishing that same, like, goal. I really like the visual design for this level, because, like, you can see how the city has just been turned into a war zone. You got the barbed wire up. I don't know who the barbed wire's for. You're fighting robots, guys. Sandbags. And then, this is a really cool detail, is if you look at the signs in the city level, there's no letters being used. There's no, like, English or Japanese letters. Instead, you have these, like, shapes and like, the circles and blocks, and just, like, general signage, like the arrow, the stop sign. But if you look at, like, the sign on that shop, as an example, maybe I'll find a better example. Yeah, like these. Like, look at those. Look at the sign up there. Like, that's not letters. That's like circle, half circle, square, tiny square, square, half circle, circle, rectangle. Right? Like, that's not a language, but it looks like the animal... They explained this. I'm not just pulling shit out of my ass. This was explained by the art designer of the game. That it's supposed to look like the animal people who live in the cities attempt at, like, emulating a language. You know, like, you know how there's, like, English signs in Japan? Like, oh, look, they're trying to use English. They're imitating a language. They're imitating, like, oh, I've been to the human city, and this is the kind of thing that they have on signs in the human city. How cool.
Shadow has been sighted. Apparently he's traveling above the city at high speed.
Let's have a city. Let's have a sign in our city, just like how the humans have signs in their cities. Like, that's how it kind of comes across. It's not actually saying anything. The sign, like, just how, like, English signs in Japan don't actually say anything in English or to, like, the average Japanese person. But it's like a, what would you call it? It's like an imitation that's intended to be like a kind of a marketing thing, I guess you could say, like an advertising thing. I also love in the background, right here in this screen, you can see better when I was standing on those platforms, but they were like temporary platforms. In the back, you can see like a little park with like the street, the roundabout, and it's around this bushery. Yeah, this bushery. This game doesn't have a live system, by the way. Like, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, where the city is built in tandem with nature rather than bulldozing over nature. I also love the background. You can see a bridge, like a collapsed bridge. Two collapsed bridges, actually, one on the left and on the right. And there's another city. Like, there's more city back there. Like, the Sunset Hills covers a lot of area. sucks that so much of it's blown the fuck up. Yeah, in the background here, I really like just the design ethos. You can tell that like this is a civilized city. It's an urban environment, but humans didn't build this. Humans don't live here. The animal people of the game live here.
The last sighting was just up ahead. Be careful, Sonic.
Again, like, just pay attention to the background, you know? Like, they did not plant that tree to be decoration for the city. That tree was there, and they built around it. Instead of chopping it down, they built around it. Like, look, you can see the cobblestone. That tree was not planted. The tree was there, and then they put the cobblestone down. Shit like that's so cash money. Ain't nothing funny. This game, like, this is the whole thing. Like, where's the bad game? Where's the bad game? Point to where on the screen you're seeing a bad game. Because I'm not seeing it. Where on the screen are you seeing a bad game? I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Alright, Shadow, what's the deal?
Yeah.
Control! Another Shadow?
Sonic's face is so good.
He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
He said it!
How?
He said it! He said the word fake. That seems so good. Like, Sonic's like, Shadow, what's your deal? And then Shadow comes running at him, and Sonic's like, I don't want to fight you. I want to, like, figure out what's going on. And then, hey, this is my, like, eternal thing. Shadow yelled out Chaos Control, and time froze. Whereas in Episode Shadow, Shadow will just randomly start bamfing, teleporting all over the place. Chaos Control is not a teleport. Chaos Control is a time stop, and it requires a Chaos Emerald, and teleportation is something else entirely. Sonic just called it Chaos Control in Sonic Adventure 2 because he's an idiot. And it caused confusion. Chaos Control, which requires a Chaos Emerald, is a time stop. The thing that Sonic called Chaos Control in Sonic Adventure 2 when he spontaneously teleported is a different thing, and it does not require a Chaos Emerald. And for people who want to go like, oh, the Bio-Lizard, though, the Bio-Lizard teleported, and Shadow was like, Chaos Control? He's still confused by all this shit Sonic has been capable of doing. Like, Sonic is the one who said, I'll use your Chaos Control, and then teleport. So Shadow's just like, what the fuck is going on? Why can everyone teleport now? I'm the one who is using Chaos Control, and I can't teleport. Why can these two motherfuckers teleport? And then after Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow can start teleporting. He starts bamfing all over the place. He does not yell Chaos Control when he does it, and he does not need a Chaos Emerald to be able to do it. When he freezes time, he yells Chaos Control, and he needs a Chaos Emerald. The team attack for Team Dark in Sonic Heroes has Shadow with the Chaos Emerald, yelling Chaos Control, and it freezes time. This is my soapbox, everyone, welcome. Here's some soap. I took it out of the box, and then I stood on the box. Here's some soap.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army...
Replicas.
Shit, there's chicken on the counter.
They may not be real, but they're also as formidable as the originals.
You gotta go put chicken in the fridge. Don't trip over the wires. That would have sucked. We've had to throw that chicken out. Yeah. That's chicken for tomorrow, fuckers. Gotta wait for it to defrost so you don't get salmonella.
According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
So, fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh, Sonic. You are just a ray of sunshine. And Shadow is just like, you motherfucker. I just told you. Okay, here's the first level in Metropolis. Let's go ahead and Google Metropolis here. Oh, actually, I wonder what will come up. I don't think it's gonna... Oh, yeah, it's the movie. That's what I thought. Sonic. Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2. Metropolis is a zone in Sonic 2. I think it was... Was it also in Sonic Heroes? No. Grand Metropolis? So, is this the same Metropolis from Sonic 2, or is it a new city that's Eggman just also named Metropolis? Answer me!
Listen
You
to me.
can't!
We just got word that Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in Metropolis.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called?
Knuckles is like, hey, I like the name.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going in hard and fast, and we're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed.
Knuckles, it took you a minute and a half to come up with a plan that's just an alpha strike.
Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this.
So this level is happening at the same time as the Sunset Heights level we just did. That's what I like. Some of the levels take place concurrently. The timeline of this game would have some levels overlapping each other on the timeline.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
Aw, Vector liked my speech. Thanks,
We
buddy.
have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick, focused attack isn't bad.
Tails backing up his boy. Tails is like, yo, good plan, Knuckles.
We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic. So I have no doubt we can do this.
I know. Tails being a good big brother by saying, I believe that my boy Shota Sonic over here can help us get this done.
So, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
I'm just spouting baseless conjecture, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
Yeah, stage 16. That's the stage where you save the world, right? So, this is what I like about this stage of the game. Right, we just brought the boy band together, basically. Like, we have all the warriors are lined up, finally, with Tails and Classic Sonic joining the Resistance. So we've made inroads and taken over the Mystic Jungle. But we're still not really, like, doing a good job. This is the stage where it's like, okay, we're a lot can happen in 3 days, and we officially took over Mystic Jungle. And then, what happens, you run off to fight Shadow, all the warriors, what's going on with Shadow? Why is he part of the bad guys? We don't know. Sonic is running off on his own, and while Sonic is gone, they decide, hey, let's go attack Metropolis with a really bad plan. Like, they're still not really working together effectively on this. It's still kind of like no one knows what they're doing. Like, they decide, hey, now that Sonic's gone, the person that we, you know, have spent 6 months hoping would come back and save us all, now let's go attack Metropolis. Like, yeah, that'll work out.
Sweep the enemy away.
How absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? Ah, smash them to smithereens.
And then I love this cutscene. This one coming up. Yeah, this one. Yeah!
Activate the Phantom Ruby. Make them wish they'd never been born.
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the confusion.
That's the thing, though, because the Phantom Ruby creates virtual reality, what they're seeing is real to them. Their brain is still interpreting it as a physical, external stimulation. It being a manifestation of the Phantom Ruby doesn't make a difference. So, everyone is fucking dying. This is also another great, like, level to, like, stop and smell the roses and look at what's going on in the background. Also, man, this is one of the best levels in the game. We're running up the side of a building. It's so great. Fox Squad! Hashtag the boys.
We've lost contact with the rest.
Oh my god.
The Phantom Ruby switch and everything falls apart on us.
The rookie is our only hope now.
80% of the resistance that attacked the city is fucking dead.
The best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Oh, I'm stupid. Run for it. That was where we left off. Oh, this is not a good Wispin to bring to this level.
Our big wave has washed out.
We have it lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
So that was 2 minutes to disaster. It turns out running off half-cocked without Sonic didn't work out. Oh no. Everyone's dead. Oh no. Again, the Star Wars thing is obviously intentional. It reminds me of how Rogue One ends with just literally fucking everyone fucking dying. And like Rogue One was like, oh, we did it. We got the it's the Sans hoodie. Oh fuck. We got the Death Star plans, but literally everyone fucking died. Like, how much of the Rebel Alliance was that died at Scarab? Probably a lot! I mean, the ones that showed up for the space battle. It's not 80% of the resistance, but 80% of the resistance that, you know, went and showed up for that. Oh, do I have the drill yet? I have a unlocked version of the drill. I'll go ahead and just use that. The drill is such an OP Wispin to use in a boss fight.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. Avoid to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Huh, Infinite actually remembers
Don't be
it.
scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Yay!
Fine.
Yeah.
I will teach you fear, then pain, and then, well, at least the fear and pain will end.
That's such a good scene. Like, imagine the kid playing this and like, seeing that scene. It's like, oh no, Sonic believes in me. He thinks it's my moment to shine. Everyone should have Sonic as their self-talk voice.
Be a strength. The strong will always vanquish the weak.
If your self-talk voice is Sonic, you're probably in a good place in life. Everyone needs a good self-talk voice like Sonic.
It seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance. And those eyes, I feel like we've met before.
You said run away again. I thought you had remembered me. God damn it. The drill is a really OP weapon to use on bosses if you use it effectively. Which I am obviously not. God damn it. Damn it. God damn it! If you use it well, the drill can just, like, end boss fights instantaneously.
I underestimated just how desperately the feeble cling to life.
Imagine being a kid and playing this game and being like, oh, Sonic believes me. Maybe you'll take that scene. And, you know, later, you know, that'll be what you carry with you. You'll remember that scene of Sonic being like, this is your moment to shine, don't let your fear own you. Oh, it's a good game. It's a good game. Fuck you. Oh, now then you get the real drill. I'm gonna try and do that boss fight again and show, like, the drill is ridiculous. If you use it effectively, which I did not do.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Kill it. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you? No matter. They have only 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable till I end this once and for all.
Infinite, you have a bad habit of not killing people and then just leaving and acting like you won somehow, but you didn't win. What is wrong with you? By the way, I meant to show this. If you replay a cutscene from the theater, which is so nice that they have that option. Holy shit. Oh, that's so nice. I wish every fucking
Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill, and the resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic. Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that. Whatever it is has got them running in fear. All except for this.
It has your avatar outfit in the cutscenes.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you. Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not.
So it's not possible to unlock this outfit before this cutscene plays, but if you replay the cutscene in like the
Buddy, the world.
in the theater mode, it will show the outfit you're currently wearing. Oh, speaking of, maybe it's a good time to swivel to episode Shadow, because this is the thing. It's like, when are you supposed to play episode Shadow? Well, I thought when I first played the game, you know, a good time to swivel to episode Shadow would be when you meet Shadow, or after the Shadow boss fight. I had thought that there would be one. There isn't. in the main game. I think it's actually fine to play it before playing the actual main game. I don't think it makes a difference.
Shadow, we've got a report from the Intelligence Division. They've located an unknown base of operations that seems to be totally outside the chain of command for Eggman's army.
The Intelligence Division of what? You know the answer
There's
to
a
that.
large-scale troop presence, suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recon mission.
do it to it, Shadow. Omega went on ahead of you, so you can link up with him on site.
I'm more than enough on my own. I'll handle things my way.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
That's really forced, that line. I'm not super in love with that line. It's really forced. Why would Rouge, of all people, like, there's making Sonic say chili dogs every 20 minutes. Like, that's one thing, but why would anyone else be like, hey, chili dogs, am I right? Like, that, you're taking it from a character trait of Sonic to, like, just a thing. Like Pizza Time and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something, you know? It's weird. It's weird. Stop it.
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
So, this version of the map is different because it won't let us scroll all the way up here to see Chemical Plant Zone. And it won't let us scroll up here to Metropolis. It's too zoomed in. So, this is the world map, but it's not the entire planet. Anyway. Enemy territory. City. Yeah, but actually it's Sunset Hills, though. It's Sunset Heights, though. Them reused assets. I do really like the episode Shadow level. I think they work as like a hard mode version of a few of the other levels in the game.
Extermination? This is supposed to be a recon mission. You can't go making a big scene.
You should have known better to send Omega on an op like this.
It reminds me of how in Sonic Heroes, the Dark Team missions were the game's hard mode. So now, like, Episode Shadow's missions are more difficult than the missions in the base game.
Omega, what's going on? Respond!
And mastering them asks a bit more from the player and their, like, understanding of the game's mechanics. Which I think is really...
This is E123 Omega. All sensors offline. With damage to parietal lobe region. Casualty report. Rouge fallen. Shadow to be eliminated.
Omega, what happened? What's going on over there?
Unidentified system intrusion. Emergency withdrawal. I am E123 Omega. The most powerful.
And I think that the story here is really good, where it starts out with having Omega falling under sway to the Phantom Ruby, and him being put through virtual reality. And you're just hearing it over the radio. And then Shadow is gonna go through that as well. So it's like you get to see what virtual reality is like from the outside and when being subjected to it. So it adds some depth. I think the Phantom Ruby is still really inconsistent. It doesn't make any sense, but...
As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength. Ah, and still more wonderful. A not so tall, dark, and brooding...
Not so tall. Dinky the Hedgehog. Dinky Hedgehog.
Tell me what you did to Omega.
Weaklings like him are of no consequence. Come now, Shadow. A long-awaited reunion, and still you spout such nonsense.
I don't know you. And the only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
I suppose you would think so. Yes.
Oh, Liam O'Brien, I want to have your babies.
I am infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very well.
You know, it's dangerous listening to so much unfiltered Liam O'Brien at a time. You know, scientists have found that if you listen to too much Liam O'Brien at a time, you will become pregnant.
To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman faces you tore down without a second thought.
Nobody has ever accused me of being a little bitch before. Liam O'Brien fucking killed it. Oh man. How cool would it be if Infinite came back and Liam O'Brien came back to do it? Oh, I want Infinite to come back just to get more Liam O'Brien. Fuck you. So now we're in a flashback, which is kind of bad writing. Like, this is a prequel chapter to the main game. It takes place a month before the game starts. And then we're in a flashback. Well, the intro to the DLC said it was a month before the Doctor's conquest. That's when I met him. Is that saying that Shadow met Infinite? Is that whose perspective is that from? Is that saying that this level takes place a month before the game, and Shadow meeting Infinite and getting put through virtual reality, like the first level that we just played, takes place like before, like shortly before the actual game? Or is that saying that the DLC takes place a month before the actual game and Shadow was stuck in virtual reality for a month?
But no!
It's very unclear.
Let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left?
Oh god. Oh yeah, I love all the remixes.
This place is important. No wonder.
I love all the remixes of the music and design. Yeah. Get fucked. Scared at all, or are you scared of something? They picked some good songs for Shadow to remix.
Hey, you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jackal, aren't you?
Squad Jackal!
Squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already!
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
See, he teleported, he did not say Chaos Control. That was teleportation, it was not Chaos Control.
Worthless.
I'll come at you.
Your pathetic face around me ever again.
And then he wears a mask from now on.
Shaking. Me. Afraid. Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak.
He didn't say weak at all.
Not weak. I'm not. I'm not weak. I am not weak.
Ad-libs moaning in pain. Oh, it's great. I love it.
That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power. The power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
Rehatched. So yeah, like, when Infinite is like, you took out my squad, he sounds like pissed off. Like, he sounds like slighted. You know? Okay, so that just said this conversation takes place 1 month before the beginning of the game.
That's the way it goes.
My understanding of the time frame is confused. But when Infinite says, like, oh, you took out my squad, he doesn't sound like, my friends, you killed all my friends. He sounds like slighted, like, ugh, you've wounded my pride. I'm the ultimate mercenary, and you killed all my mercenary fucking soldiers. Dick. I'm gonna kill you now and prove that I'm the coolest and the strongest and the best. He doesn't sound like, ooh woo, my friends, ooh woo. Like, Infinite's a psychopath. He's literally like a sadistic, like, killing crazy person. He doesn't give a shit about his fucking jackal boys. Like, come on. He's a fucking mental case.
It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember. And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot.
This is peak, you ruined my life. I don't even know who you are. Question mark?
Thanks to this limitless power I've obtained, I have become unstoppable.
I am become ultimate. Zawarudo. Virtual reality. So yeah, we are now being subjected to virtual reality in this level. Virtual reality VR. Virtual reality VR.
Shadow?
Virtual reality.
Shadow. Shadow.
Ah, fuck. Okay, you know what?
Shadow. Shadow. Shadow, do you read me?
That guy.
That guy.
Infinite.
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago, remember? Get it together.
So if this is how the Phantom Ruby, like, normally worked in the game, I think that would be pretty cool. Like, the idea that Infinite's power is that he just mind fucks people. Like, that's the way it's being portrayed in the DLC. With what he did to Shadow and Omega. Like, he's, like, putting them through a mind and subjecting them to virtual reality. A reality that is virtual.
That way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known to be defeated.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak.
Like, it's cool. Like, it's like a... Like, his superpower is, like, subjecting people to Silent Hill, basically, right? That's interesting. That's really cool. That's not really how it's portrayed in the base game. In the base game, it's like, he can just kind of make things that aren't real still hurt you, basically. Like, he'll summon up a laser ball, but it's not really there, but your brain thinks it's real. And he'll, like, be able to fly, and, like, make Sonic and Silver float, and, like... It's not consistent. It's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna get another suit.
Where? I'm back here. No.
Yeah, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting, having Infinite's power being basically that he's like subjecting you to a nightmare unreality, and it makes you question your grip on reality.
This is reality, Shadow.
Like the idea that he's putting his victims through like a mind fuck, and then even if they get through it, they're still like, what's real? What's even real? But that's not really how it's depicted in the actual.
This power.
The power, as it's depicted in the actual game, it's just kind of it's the Ruby of plot.
It is unrivaled.
I'm not a fan of it.
Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
So like Infinite got his revenge on Shadow. He kind of thoroughly beat him.
Sonic?
And now he's just a sadistic fuck, and he wants to like kill Sonic because Sonic is like the hero of the planet, and now he wants to fuck the planet. Hack the planet.
Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
It's not complicated. He's a pretty simple fucking guy. He's just a dick. He's just an evil dick.
Shadow?
He's Liam O'Brien. Leave him alone.
Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
I like Infinite, I don't like the Phantom Ruby. The Phantom Ruby's dumb, but Infinite's fucking awesome.
Rouge?
If you had Infinite as the final, as like the boss monster of the season of Power Rangers, that would be some dope shit. It would fit perfect.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this? Rouge, are you telling me the truth?
So was Shadow in his virtual reality for an entire month?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean,
I'm unclear on the time.
it's nothing to worry about.
There was a flashback inside of a flashback.
Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
I do like that where we're just like, Sonic's got this, don't worry about it, dude.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not
Wow,
good.
her line changed quick, didn't it? You got this, it's whatever. Sonic's got this. Oh shit, Shadow, what?
What happened?
My massive titty, Shadow, please.
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this game, man.
It will be yours.
We've already seen this.
Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos! Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic!
Whoa!
No, wait! It's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
My fucking readings!
Running out of time here, Tails.
Oh no, I can't hack that with my computer because it says I can't.
Sonic!
Yeah, and then the DLC just kind of unceremoniously dumps you back at the level select. And it's like, what do I do? You gotta go back to the title screen. There should be some kind of indication that's like, okay, you're done. go away now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one more time with the drill. I like this remix.
You must be a straggler.
God damn it. I'm not very good with using the drill, to be honest. God damn it! You know what? I'm gonna. You gotta be like, brr, 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 like instantaneously.
You must be a straggler.
Nope. Okay, one hit down.
You have only your own frailty.
Did that hit him? I don't think it did. Oh, it did! Oh, fuck! That fucked up the boss a little bit.
Well,
30 seconds! Yeah, like, someone who's, like, got a better handle on it can just blitz through the boss fights with the drill. The drill is really fucking OP if you use it right. I don't think it's very good to use in levels, but it's really good against the bosses. Especially the final boss. The drill can really fuck up the final boss if you use it right.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave.
I don't think they were.
Everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
That big shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right? Even if it's a virtual reality projection, it's as strong as the real shadow.
So, like, okay, the Phantom Ruby can trap you in a mindfuck of virtual reality. It lets Infinite fly. It lets him shoot laser beams. It lets him deflect laser beams. It lets him, like, cause Sonic and Shadow and Silver to float. And he can manifest, like, virtual reality weapons and shoot them at people. But they're those are virtual reality, and, like, a prototype Phantom Ruby can negate them. And then the thing they're building up for 3 days is to cause a giant sun. And then, in Sonic Mania, the Phantom Ruby teleports, transports, or virtual reality ports Sonic to Green Hill, and then Chemical Plant Zone, and then to Little Planet, and then from Little Planet he falls down into Hydro City Zone. And then the final boss fight, like the Supersonic final boss fight, takes place in, like, a Phantom Ruby dimension, where Heavy King and Eggman are fighting over the Phantom Ruby, and then the Phantom Ruby crosses over into an alternate timeline and sucks Classic Sonic into an alternate timeline. It's the Ruby of plot convenience. That's just what it is. It's the Ruby of plot convenience. What can the Phantom Ruby do? Whatever the fuck the writer needs it to do. I don't like it. I don't like the Phantom Ruby.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant. If we can check that out, we might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
Yay! Sonic delegating to his boy. He trusts Tails to get this done.
I'll take Sonic. I mean the other Sonic.
And Tails is saying, I will take Classic Sonic with me. Tails is the one going on this mission, and he's taking Shota Sonic with him as his sidekick on the mission. Oh, and this is the level. This is the level where we can finally talk about Classic Sonic's gameplay. Are you happy? Are you excited? Okay, so here's the problem with classic Sonic's gameplay. Is his running speed has an artificial cap on it. Just like how Sonic in Sonic 1 had a speed cap. The Sonic in Sonic 1 had a speed cap. So if we run down this is a really good spot to explain this. If we run down this incline, there's a speed cap, and you can kind of tell already, but the speed cap is such that you cannot make it over the ramp at the end, because your running speed has a speed cap. However, if we go back, and we hold down to go into a spin ball,
there's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding it will be a chore.
Suddenly there's no speed cap. Your running speed has a speed cap. If you run on your feet, there's a speed cap. But if you spin into a ball, there's no speed cap. The ball is what doesn't have a speed cap. The running speed has a speed cap, but the ball can go as fast as you want it to go. So that was just like even regular, like just running down momentum. Let's spin dash now. See how fast you're going? You go fast enough to hit all the way up here. But if we spin dash down and then go into the run, all of that momentum is gone. All of that momentum we started with goes away.
According to Rouge, there should be a database somewhere.
What? Let's do it again. All of that momentum is gone. The instant you're no longer in the spin dash, the instant you're no longer in a ball, the momentum goes away. So your running speed has a speed cap on it.
There's a lot of ground to cover, so just
and the game just doesn't do a very good job of communicating that to the player. But why is there a speed cap on your running speed? It's for platform. It's the same reason that Sonic 1 on the Genesis had a speed cap. It's to facilitate platform. Sonic 1 was a very platform-heavy game. So, like, letting you go too fast would have been detrimental to the player. But you can still use the spin dash. Well, Sonic 1 didn't have spin dash, but even in that, you could use going into ball mode in order to build up way more speed than you would get on foot. And it works the same way with classic Sonic in this game. His running speed has a cap, but you can use the spin dash, and hey, look at this! Classic Sonic has the drop dash from Sonic Mania, so you don't have to stop and go into a spin dash. You can just jump, hold down the button, and go into the drop dash, and that will let you get that boost of speed, because there's no cap. So, that's the quote-unquote problem with classic Sonic, is it's the same problem that Sonic had in Sonic 1. He has an artificial cap on his running speed. And the level design makes that awkward sometimes, just like we saw at the beginning of Chemical Plant here, where you're running down the slope, but then can't get over the hump at the end. The level design, well, it's a combination of two things, because like I don't think the developers did a good enough job of communicating that there's a speed cap on running, but if you go into ball mode, there's no cap. What you need to do is use the drop dash and hold down to go into ball mode, in order to get that speed that you need in order to get over, you know, the hump at the end of that incline. You know? So, like, that's the quote-unquote problem. It's a problem of conveyance.
Whew. So, this is where the database is.
Tails fuming in exhaustion because he just went through that level along with Sonic. And you'll see in a lot of these classic Sonic stages so far, Tails has been the only person on the radio because it's Tails and classic Sonic going through these levels together. Because classic Sonic is Tails' sidekick in this game, motherfuckers.
While I access the data from this computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Failed battle plans, robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the... Found it! Virtual reality weapon. The Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe.
So, like, that makes sense based on what we saw in the episode Shadow DLC. And sometimes what he does, but it doesn't really match what he does elsewhere in the game. It's so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent.
Experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
So while Tails and Classic Sonic were in Chemical Plant Zone, getting the dirty details, at the same time this level is taking place. And as you can see, it's level 19, meaning the next level is level 20. Numbers are important. We'll get into the importance of those numbers in the next stream because I'm going to break it here. How about